Let's talk about egg freezing for medical reasons versus elective egg freezing.
I think the clear indications for medical conditions, there's no doubt. It's the only chance, perhaps, for some women to actually preserve their fertility.
Yeah.
Especially need to go through chemotherapy, radiotherapy that could really harm their egg reserves for the rest of their lives. So in this case, no qualms about it.
Yeah.
We'll just do what's necessary, try to get those eggs, whatever way.
Yeah.
Now, there are a few ways of doing it. And of course, if a woman can have IVF, we would ideally, and have some time before a treatment, we ideally do what we call ovarian stimulation.
Yes.
Which is basically to stimulate ovaries to have as many eggs as possible, and through daily injections with the medications. And hopefully, once they have enough follicles, we can, when they're ready, we'll just pick as many eggs out as possible. It's almost like IVF.
Yes.
And of course, if she has a partner, we'll fertilize these eggs that's from the partner.
Can I ask why you do it? Is it because success rates are better with frozen embryos versus frozen eggs?
That's absolutely true, because the embryos technology of freezing a multicellular, embryo is much more robust than freezing oocytes, which is a very large cell containing a lot of water. And that freezing itself could actually result in that oocyte losing its own quality and also its survivability. So basically, embryos freeze better, and sperm freeze better than oocytes altogether.
I do feel I see it kind of marketed almost on social media as being like an insurance policy. It's okay, you want to go full speed ahead on your career. Don't worry, you can just freeze your eggs, and then of course you'll have a baby when you're in your 40s. But I don't think women are necessarily being told enough about the idea that it's not 100% guaranteed. What are the success rates? So I imagine it's age dependent when you freeze your eggs.
Yes.
So for example, a 35-year-old woman who's freezing her eggs, what are the chances of that batch of eggs actually making it to a live birth?
With egg freezing, the chance is only 8% of live birth.
Wow.
And can you imagine if she comes in at 38 or 39, that number drops further. The older you are, the more we need to freeze.
Right.
But we know the converse is true, because as you get older, the number of eggs ever left in your body is only going to be that few. And the quality also changes. I would say that it is an insurance, but it's not a foolproof insurance.
Yeah.
And the only insurance is that you start as early as possible and as many as you can get. And the truth is, I would say that one cycle is almost never enough.